I'd ignore the just experimenting. This kitchen needs, I've unboxed some things, but now I need to unbox other things that are more important and more coherent, because the kitchen, reflection, has got many spots, but it's not very, like a lot of the cabinets are down. I'm used to like up cabinets, and it's only got really, like, does this cabinet count as an up cabinet? This is my eye level is here, so this is like, what the fuck is that? Oh, that's wood for like smoking fish on. And as you can see, it's like covered in fucking breadcrumbs and shit. So I made sure I brought my Dyson vacuum. Look at the little baby of Dyson. So I could vacuum out all that shit. Please excuse me while I do this, because it's OCD and I have to do it. I'm on tiptoes to do this. This house has central vacuum, so I shouldn't have to do this on tiptoes with a Dyson, but I'm trying to be consistent. It's easier to do that than to try to get like a 40-foot hose out here. Like, I feel like this is gonna be more like a crock pot or a pressure cooker, or maybe I could put a shelf. So then it's not gonna be big enough for two things. And then I got these pull-out drawers, which, as you can see, root vegetables, onions and potatoes. These all need to be greased, by the way. I have a whole list. That's the drawer for down here, which are very short. And I'm guessing that's pots and pans, but both of the drawers are warped. That one's not bad. This one I got to like flat. There's another one that I got sitting over there that's just like God came down and twisted it himself. Anyway, let's open up some stuff, or let's put some stuff away. So here's the cooking apparatus, aka the stove. It's very nice, by the way. Nice. Easy to take out and clean, although I am having cleaning ladies come. Because the current owner, oh, there's a groundhog. Can I shoot him? We're gonna be hunting groundhogs, because the groundhogs dig holes under the porch and it's gonna collapse. So I have to murderize the little cute little things. This drawer, and then these two drawers. Now I think this drawer had this in it. I pulled them out because they got to be cleaned like severely. So these are for like utensils, but I feel like I don't need utensils right next to where I'm cooking. So I mean, I have like 4 options for pull-out drawers for utensils. Or not utensils, like, all right, those are like small utensils. I'm talking about cooking apparatus, AKA the shit in this box, AKA, do I have a knife? Oh God, I purchased a knife. Where did it go? I purchased a cheese knife to survive in the kitchen. You haven't seen my cooking consortium video. Why is my hair just being annoying? This is a cheese knife from Wegmans. But in this box contains every single, and I'm pretty proud of this, every single one of my cooking utensils. Like, I got this shitty knife, which is like for barbecue, so I don't need that. But then I got this. I didn't even know I had this. And that needs to be cleaned, and all that sink leaks. The basket's loose, so I can only use this sink. Luckily, this sink is just as big as a normal sink. This kitchen is huge. But other things, like I took a whole bunch of the chopsticks. So I think, see, this is an easily accessible drawer if you're just coming into the kitchen. So it would make sense to leave utensils here, because I'm thinking, they used to have a table here, right? In this space. This is a weird space. Like, they used to have a really narrow table. But even if it's like 2 feet wide, you still have chairs, which is another 2 feet, which makes you like have to tiptoe around. And you got this nice, it's like a bar area, which I'd rather have stools here so people could sit and talk to me, or sit and talk here than have a table here. So I'm probably not even gonna put a dining room table here. I'd rather, like, we got a little tiny table here, a 4-person table, which I didn't build, so I don't love it. I don't love you because I didn't build you. And then this area, which has got to fuck up with the floor because the carpet was there for like 15 years. But so there's gonna be a couch, obviously, but I'm feeling like this area here, wait, look at the fucking space behind the goddamn island. I still don't know what I'm doing with this house. Like as far as living here. Like I'm here, I'm bringing my stuff here. Right now, if I need a potato masher at home, it's very difficult to switch from staying at home to at the apartment or at my old house. But if I need a potato masher, it's here. This is where it lives. So the question is, oof, that is so close to not fitting. I think, let's take everything out. These are already here, so let's take this stuff out. By the way, tonight I'm going to make Dixie Fry original recipe chicken thighs, chicken cutlets, with some either basil pesto sauce on pasta, because I have little or mashed potatoes. Should I let the bread out? I left the bread out. I don't like how these would hit each other. This is also a narrow one. And we've got 4 of them here. 4. I gotta vacuum all these out. There's like so many freeze-dried peas, like you can't even imagine how many. And we got 2 more giant drawers there. So I'm just, this is where I'm going to conduct an orchestra of flavor town. So I need, like, this is the greatest direct access port for that, followed by this. And then these 2 sort of fight over what they want to do, because you can't have them both at the same time unless you just do that and they make out. Thank God they're soft clothes. I'd be so pissed if they weren't soft clothes. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna very gently put all this stuff into this drawer. And then we'll sort based on that. Like this is literally a Sawzall blade that I tried to use to cut the Kobe in 2016. So I don't think I need this right next to the stove. So maybe there's like a special, maybe one of these drawers is like specialty tools. Because I do have, this one's small, this one fits in a drawer. This is really all I need as far as utensils go. I don't know if it's like coffee grounds in it. That one, I might just remove this one from the kitchen. Because I mean, that's for like people who actually know how to cook and have like dainty little spoons and then not dainty spoons and the 3rd course meal spoons and dessert spoons. I don't give a shit about that. I'm zealous, brah. I've already determined that this one is like garbage bags and like a little broom. Because we got the 2 dishwashers, one of which is broken. I think you're broken. So I bought the house with a broken dishwasher, but he took $500 off the furniture. So I probably can fix this dishwasher. And then I've heard from people who have 2 dishwashers, what you end up doing is you dirty dishes, you put them in a dishwasher, you close it, then you open it, you never unload the dishwasher, you just take the dishes out you need, you use them, put them in the other dishwasher, and keep doing that until that one's full of dirty dishes, and you run that. And then you open that up, and then you keep taking clean dishes out and put them into the... So that makes perfect sense to me. I don't understand why you'd have 2 unless you have like a huge party. So like the top drawer here though, I've left empty. Mr. Appliance. None of these drawers mean a fucking thing to me, except for this one. I've put bags in it. Just like garbage bags. Or just bags. Not even garbage bags, bags. All my food's just out on the counter so I could know what the hell I have here. Yeah, I don't know how to... Things like this. Like if I... This is a rare. This is a not rare. This is a rare. It's soup-like thing. I'm gonna go like that, and then I'll keep this one for utensils. Because even if you have to walk behind me to get to it, you're closer to where I think I'm gonna put food and tables. Because then we get over here, we got this. You got more up here again. Not useful for everyday things, giant things. I don't know if the waifus will stay in the cabinet. By the way, I love when the light hits them just so through the window. More cabinet. This is like for like, I guess, where the fancy china and shit goes. I could put all the waifus in the gallery. I don't know what to do with this house yet. I don't know what to do. I don't know yet. Up ones are high, up one is high. I mean, the only like accessible cabinets are these. And it's like the first shelf is fine, then the second shelf is automatically at reach. And then the third shelf, I can't even see. Oh. Like, I'm having a hard time reaching up here and I'm like 6 feet tall, so good luck with someone like Pasta's 5'6", or my sister, or who else is short that I can make fun of. I like this spice rack thing. Like, this is interesting that this is like, it swings out and it's got a two-sided spice rack. I'm gonna knock that flower pot off. That's not good. And then to get to the stuff behind it, you have to open it up. And then, what the fuck is that drawer? How is that drawer? I mean, look, I'm not complaining. I love this kitchen. Look at it. There's no walls. There's literally no walls. It's got this, which is a wall, but then there's there's no walls. I could see gophers and deer and shit and horses. So I'm not upset. I'm just confused. Oh, here are all my actual utensils, like my forks and my straws, apparently, for Kung Fu tea. And metal chopsticks. What are these? Where the fuck did I get these? Apo cup? Apo cup. So, this is a knife sharpener. This is a rare. We're gonna go with I'm gonna go with the rare versus not rare. Rare. That. Maybe straws would be rare. They're not like something I'd take out. Although these really are like a disposable. I have enough drawers. I could probably make one of them like disposable items. Like, that would be like junk drawer level, but all right. Just for the shits and giggles of the world. I could always reorganize, but you know you're never gonna. That's the thing, that's the thing. All these wooden chopsticks and more straws. Because they're plastic straws, fuck paper straws. I hate paper straws. If you don't keep at least a dozen plastic straws around, then you love paper straws. Like, here's is that dirty? That might just be worn. There's another rice thing. So we got that. So now we got more of this. Move those little bulbs. So all these bulbs, there's bulbs under cabinet lighting. It's weird. It's weird and or bad. Definitely rare. Garlic press is rare. Maybe I could build like Kaizen foam in. Oh look, a bunch of plastic utensils from now I have 2 bottle openers. Is this rare? You see, I had a rare drawer in my kitchen at home. If you remember my kitchen at home. Remember my kitchen, my little apartment kitchen. Stove, because I still am renting, I'm still going back and forth. Stove had a little tiny drawer that pulled out, and that was the rare drawer, and then the rest of the stuff was in another drawer. And this was in the rare drawer, because I didn't need to open bottles every day. So let's put it there. That's rare. And this, and then I have this giant, like, comically large counterpoint XL folding knife. And I got this so I could bring it camping and like cut up steaks with it. And I have used it for that. And that would definitely be considered a rare item. You're rare. You're rare. I have some ceramic knives, which I've never used. I've got like these weird kitchen shears. What are these? These are nice. Japanese mimasus. Ooh. You could hear that it's made in Japan. I'm gonna make these not rare because I have a couple scissor pairs. The flies in here are just, they're mean suckers too. Like, they latch onto your face and they're like, I want your face. These are those ceramic blades for going through airport security. So that's what those are. But I don't use, like, this is stuff I rarely use. I'll pull this out and use it, but it's not like a kitchen utensil. I just know where it is. This, barbecue, have a barbecue there. So this is definitely, I'm gonna put this here. I don't know, maybe this is just the large. Like this has to go large, right? What's on here? Why do you look dirty? Everything was clean. Oh, Jesus. Okay. What do I have in this makeshift thing that I made? I brought this from home. So these are just like utensils. My brain. If you have any suggestions, please leave comments below. Honestly, not that rare. This was in my regular drawer. So that's regular. I have like 3 of those. Those are regular. I have a bunch of these. Those are regular. Actually, I'm thinking the water here is not as hard, so all these like hard water stains should go as soon as I like dishwash everything. 2 identical spoons like that. That is a broken tongs. Garbage pail. And I'm gonna need to do something better than that garbage pail, because I was cooking, I've been cooking in this kitchen now for like a week, back and forth, coming here making food, and that being the garbage pail is too fucking far away. So I'm thinking my current garbage pails, maybe like get lids to them and put them here. That just need to be more centrally located. First of all, those are too small. Those are for like a single person. I don't know why they're so small. There's no fucking way anyone could fill this house with a kitchen this size and have those be the only, like a little tiny little like office garbage pail. It's not happening. I didn't even know I had this. I have 2 of these now because I have the ceramic one that I really like, which is broken. The ceramic one is broken, but I love it because it's sharp as shit. And then I have this one now, so I guess, where did this come from? This might have been left there when my roommate moved out of the apartment. I don't know. This is, it's not giant and it's not rare. Like I use peelers. This is rare. We want to talk about rare. This is the chainmail cleaner thing for cast iron. Chuck that in there. There's a big one. It's a beating spoon for when you're beating someone. I have another Insta-Read, which does work. I always worry that these things are not going to work. My cousin gives me them for free. So I have multiple Insta-Reads and an infrared and some, look how much space there is, holy shit. Like this used to crowd my entire kitchen. Like crowd it, like I couldn't find anything. And I'm gonna catch you, you little fuck. I can't, like, it's all my fault. How many of these things do I have? Rice paddles up my ass. Wait. Don't coin that phrase. I mean, one of these has to be used for utensils, like forks, spoons, and knives. So it'll probably be this one, because there's so little I'm keeping. There's so little. And I used to keep the measuring cups and measuring spoons hanging by the sink, but there's no place to hang things by the sink. And I've kind of always wanted like the hanging pots and pans, but it doesn't make sense in this environment. You don't want to crowd it, although it would look kind of cool. I don't know. The deal I made with myself is I'm gonna spend a year in this apartment. Wow, now I'm real fucked up. I'm gonna spend a year in this house and I'm not gonna do much of anything. I'm gonna try not to do much of anything. I'm just gonna live here and then figure out what I hate, and I'm gonna write it on a list. And if I write on the list, I have to change it the next year. So if I don't like something, or I don't like the way the hot water is, or the heat in the house, if it's too expensive, next year, I fuck it all up bad. Okay, more rare stuff. Water, oh, a water tester. Does this work? Yes, parts per million. Sweet. I know exactly what my parts per million were back in my apartment. Another Insta-Read, different brand. Corkscrew opener. Definitely, do I have I didn't pack those. Those are still in my apartment. The other measuring spoons. So I'm gonna call these as a secondary set of dirty as fuck. You know what? I might just throw these out. No, I can't throw these out because fuck. All right, wash. I also have, by the way, these 2 tubs, which will probably be another video because we need more videos for this channel. Little baby tongs. I need more videos for this channel since I only have a few boxes here to unbox. So it's my first unboxing will be today. I'll clear that off. I think I'll do it in the kitchen, or I'll clear up that black table or that table. I don't know. Rare scrapies. I feel like everything is rare. Like that's really, if you just sat down and say, how often do I use this? Rarely. And then you have this giant drawer of things you rarely use. Then why do you have them? This is a pasta favorite though, right here. She should take this into the shower and scrub all the sin off. But it's a potato scrubber, or it's a vegetable scrubber. I'll call that rare. I'll call the knife sharpener thing rare. I've actually used this. This is a drinks whisk. Because I don't know what makes it a drinks whisk. Like, I don't know why this shape is better than other shapes. Did I bring my whisk? My whisk is there. My whisk had to come separately because it fell out of something, or it was somewhere else. So whisk is not a rare use. I use this every time I do that. String for tying things up. Put that in there. A little tiny brush for brushing. Gravy Master. I have a Gravy Master brush. I feel like I should hang that up. More things. I have this crazy nice bolt. See, this feels like a junk drawer thing, and every house has a junk drawer where there's just a junk drawer, and I don't want a junk drawer. It's gonna be real fucking hard. It's gonna be real hard, but Zeos is gonna attempt to not have a junk drawer. So, and if I put the smaller one back in here, I know this isn't clean yet, but if I put the smaller one in here, like this, then I have this whole area here for just the few items that I need all the time. That has wine glasses on it, Pasta will approve. Yeah, this will all, like, it doesn't have to be super neato. I use that, I use this. My sister hates it, but fuck it. Do I have another spatula? I thought I bought another, like, good spatula, but this is all my utensils. I know, I mean, oh, I've got that, the colored wooden one. This is it. These can go back here, and these can go up here. And I don't really use this. This is rare. And this is rare. This is rare. How often do you mash potatoes with pasta? Actually, I might mash potatoes. I have mashed potatoes. I also bought instant mashed potatoes, which pasta doesn't like. But if I'm in a hurry, instant mashed potatoes. And where the fuck? You know what? I don't even need this spoon. What is this? Like, this makes sense. Barbecue burgers, flippy flip flip. When will I ever metal scrape? Like, it's 18 inches long. So I don't even want to keep this. I feel like everyone was like, oh, you make sure you throw away the things you don't want to bring to the new house because you're not disciplined enough. Steve, you're not disciplined enough. You're not going to throw things away once you're there. Fucking watch me. You fucking watch me. And the recyclables too. Also, so this sink, this whole basket's loose and it leaks, so I can't use the sink. And my home inspector didn't find that, so you bad man, you did bad. So I can't even use the giant sink. But I also found all of this, which is all the parts to replace everything for this sink, like this, because this falls off, and I'm like, what? So I think I might. Probably shouldn't do that with the water still turned on, but I think he was intending to replace all this stuff and just never did. So now I'm gonna follow these ripped up instructions that are glued together, and I'll do it because that's a good project. Whether I do it on live stream or not is, well, that remains to be seen. But that's the sort of shit you could expect. And by the way, I don't know why, but both these horses are facing the same direction. And I'm not a horse fanboy. Although in hentais, a lot of horses are involved. But if they were facing the same direction, like the opposite direction, that'd be fine with me. But they're both facing the same direction, which makes me want to break the fucking tiles out. So yeah. Also, that's a very, very deep space over here. Are those real? No, those are fake. I can't keep up because the big ones in the corners are real and I have to sort of get a schedule going for watering them. But that one's fake and that one's fake. Pasta will not abide by fake plants. So that leaves this giant one empty for literally nothing. There's no reason to have this. There's nothing to put here. Oh God, that's my junk drawer. It's gonna become my junk drawer. Oh fucking God, no. I should write no drunk. I should cut my hand open and no junk in blood. Because this is kitchen utensils that are rarely used. Oh God. Be careful with that, because if the handle sticks up and it goes under the drawer, then it does this and it hits and breaks everything. So yeah, I got my sharpening stone, which I could turn that way because and look how far they pull out. So there, put this down. There's only one layer of stuff. I could see literally everything. I could see everything and I can close that. And then this is just disposable items. You can see that. Take my scissors out of here. And then it's just spoons, forks, knives, I don't know, pizza cutter. Nope, that gets caught. This has to come out again and get cleaned. But all this is just my mostly used stuff. I don't want to put it on a thing. I hate that. Because then everything has to match. So yeah, I can fit, and then I could just take this one and chuck it in the fucking river. Because really, this is all the space I need. And then that's forks, spoons, knives, which are here. And I can pull out the ones that are, that's a loose open straw. I can pull out all the ones that are plastic, which why Zios, why do you need plastic utensils? I'll explain it once. Turn the lights on, boom. Every one of those bulbs is halogen. I have so many bulbs to buy. All these bulbs, except for one that I replaced, is halogen. Halogen! You know what my electric bill will be if I run these fucking lights? Holy Jesus. The reason I have plastic utensils is because when I take out my non-stick pan and I want to like flip an egg, if I don't have my spatula, I want more finite control. This. Plus, sometimes you just want to eat food real fast and you're scared of stabbing yourself. I don't know. That might just be me. But plastic utensils come out well for that. Oh, and this is like, here's a rare. Because this is like a camping set that like attaches to itself. I'll run these. You know what? I gotta really run the dishwasher. I've never run the dishwasher. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Leave this. We've, I think, covered, I wanna test the water for myself. We've then covered at least part of the madness that is owning a house. Like I feel this, I could throw this in the trash too. This is like the one I took like camping. I feel like this would be the type of knife I take out to the barbecue, but why would I take a knife out to the barbecue? I just walk right in here and cut the thing in the barbecue. I didn't like these circles. That's not me. What a big piece of wood. Jesus. God damn, this house is fucking nice. Anyway, yes. That's grease. I just oiled my hands. Yeah, okay, the end of this video. Now I'm gonna move over and unbox those and have this exact same discussion, but about cups and tea bags.